Hey, Ray Lee, thanks for coming. Appreciate you coming.
Hi, Michael.
Ray Lee's gonna be hopefully on the budget committee, so.
Excellent. Right. Bend right, bottom right. I guess. See the other guy? Pointy. Yeah, Hogue. It's Hogue. Welcome, David.
Good morning.
Morris.
All right, are we ready on your end, Melissa?
Just give it a couple, just one more minute while we have folks still popping on.
Full screen anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple extras today.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a couple extras today.
Yes.
Well, we don't have Phil, yeah.
Phil will not be here.
Not today.
Okay, we are good to go.
Wonderful. Thank you, everybody, for being here. The time is 9:02, so I will call this meeting of the Coos County Area Transit District Board of Directors to order. And we will go ahead and start with our roll call. Melissa, will you please take the roll?
Director Thompson,
Here.
Director Taylor, Director Nelson,
Here.
Director Dovenspike,
Here.
Director Clausen,
Here.
Director Johnson, Director Vesey.
Here.
For the advisory committee, Lauren Morris,
Here.
Cynthia Ramirez, Michael Babcock,
Here.
Michelle McIntyre, Richard Rogers, Richard, I see you.
He's probably muted.
It's muted.
Karen Dubasar.
Here.
Then we also have with us today Ray Lee Cousins. Good morning. Carrie Moose. We have Simon Alonzo and Jane Stebbins, our counsel, and Dave Hoagland, our accountant. Or our
Wonderful.
auditor, excuse me. Did I miss anyone? Fantastic. Good morning, everyone.
Wonderful. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here. Our first regular meeting of 2026. And I will go ahead and move us on. Board staff, do we have any changes to our agenda today?
We do not.
Hearing none, thank you. I'll move us right along to citizen comments on agenda items. For the record, public comment in a meeting is a one-way communication where the public shares input on the record without expecting a dialogue or direct response. With that, do we have any members here from the public to make a comment? Hearing none, going once, twice, three times. Thank you. I'll move us right along. That moves us to item 5 on our agenda, which is special presentation of our annual audit by Dave Hoagland. And I will go ahead and pass it to you to take it away. Thank you so much for being here.
All right, thank you. So I believe you've got a draft financial statement. And on that, I'll just start with the report. And it's probably one of the opening pages, but it is a clean audit opinion. So we are not aware of any material misstatements to these financial statements. They are in agreement with all accounting standards. And they're probably, I would say the numbers are likely what you've been looking at all year. We had no adjustments. So I don't know if you want me to go over any of the numbers at all. There was significantly less grant revenue than budgeted, but I believe you would know that. The only significant thing in here is there was a change in accounting going where you had to adopt the compensated absences standard, but even that was not a significant difference. I think it had about a $30,000 impact on your opening net position. Doesn't impact the income statement dramatically a lot. The estimate from management on that was that all sick leave would end up being used or paid. So that's the standard. You have to estimate what's going to be used or paid. So with that, I can go on to some of the other items that we talk about to board members, but does anybody want to talk about any item in the financial statement itself?
Hold on, Dave, and let me pull up the audit, okay? Give me just
Yeah,
one second.
Thank you, Melissa.
And I can put it on my screen as well if you want to.
Oh, that would be great. You want to go ahead and share?
Yeah, I could do that. Now, do you see it?
No.
How about
Coming
now?
up.
Coming.
Loaded.
You see it now?
Wonderful. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So what we're basically here on is the report, and like I mentioned, this is a clean audit opinion. We're not aware of any material misstatements in these financial statements. There was no adjustments. They are considered fairly stated. So I guess I'll come back to if there's anything in this anybody wants to go over in particular. It's the only item that I noticed is revenues were down, and due to less grants, and it was quite a bit less than budgeted. Now, that's something that came about later during the year, so.
Okay, so the grant revenues are less, and that'll be something I'll have to, figure out where the sources are and why that was.
That's because the building didn't come to fruition, starting construction.
Oh, okay, that's what happened. All right, thank you.
Other than that, things are fairly similar to the prior year.
Any other comments or questions, board? No. Okay. Do you have anything else specifically you'd like to go over, Dave?
So we go over generally just the items that we're required to discuss with the board. Some of these I've already told you, like one of them on the accounting policies, there was a change in accounting policies going to GASB 101. Didn't have a big impact, but you had to estimate the amount of compensated absences that you thought would be used versus just doing a termination liability. There are really no significant estimates in these financial statements, even considering that one. I thought the financial statements, they're neutral, clear, consistent. They're fairly straightforward. There's not a lot in there that's complex. We had no real difficulties performing the audit. And as I'd mentioned, we don't have any proposed journal entries, and we didn't note any journal entries. Everything was as we expected, and audit procedures were confirmed the balances as they were presented. We had no disagreements with management. They will give us a representation better once we get this all approved. No consultations with other auditors that I'm aware of. And you do have supplementary information with your financial statements. Due to the nature of it, management's discussion and analysis, we can't give an opinion on that, so we don't. But we do give that clean opinion on the financial statements itself. So those are the items that I need to say to the board. If there's anything else you'd like to discuss, that's good. It was great. Everybody was great to work with. Everything was clean. We appreciate it. And I'd say thank you to everybody for all your help.
Thank you, Dave. That's incredible to hear. Board, I would give a final opportunity for questions, comments. If not, I would entertain a motion to accept the audit report as presented.
So moved. Second.
We have a motion and a second to accept the audit report as presented. Board, is there any further comments or discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for the question. All in favor of accepting the audit report as presented, say aye. Aye. Those opposed, say no. The motion is adopted. Thank you. And thank you so much, Dave, for being here and presenting that to us. Board, moving on, we have our consent agenda. Within that,
So Dave, I'd like to first thank you for working with us this past year. We really appreciate it very much. It was, audits are a lot of work, but it's always a pleasure working with you. So thank you very much. And did you have an idea of what the increase for an audit for next year that we would be looking at?
Yeah, I did. I sent it out earlier this morning. It was roughly 4%.
Okay,
About what things are going up at.
great. Well, again, thank you very much, Dave, for presenting the audit today.
All right, thank
Yeah.
you.
Back at you, Melissa, for all the hard work that you're doing as well. So we appreciate that.
Here.
All right, thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
To everybody. Board, that moves us on to our consent agenda. Within that, we have approval of our board minutes from December 8th, 2025. We have the acceptance of the financial report and balance sheet for November 2025. We have our ridership report also as of November 2025, and we also have the approval of our 2026 SDAO insurance renewal at the price of $51,882. Or do I have a motion on the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second. We have a motion and a second on the consent agenda, or do we have any comments or questions?
Yeah, Melissa, I was looking at the shelter signage and I have no memories, so I just would like to know what we did for the $5,316 for the year.
Yes, so the North Bend Annex Shelter, that was a shelter that we purchased in 2002, required refurbishing. And so we did that maintenance work.
Excellent. Thank you.
Any other questions, comments? Hearing none, thank you so much. I will call the question on our consent agenda. All in favor of approving our consent agenda as presented, please say aye. Opposed, say no. Consent agenda has been approved. Thank you. Item 7, old business, to which we have none, which moves us right along to item 8A of new business, which is our audit firm contract renewal. And the board, I would entertain a motion to renew CLA's contract to perform the annual audit and financial statements for the period end date June 30th, 2026.
I so moved, knowing that it's 4%. This is exciting. It's not 5%.
I second.
We have a motion and a second to renew our CLA's contract, perform our annual audit. Any further comments or deliberation? Hearing none, I'll call for the question. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. We have a contract. Thank you so much, everybody. Which moves us right along to item 8B, resolution 2026-1, appointments to the budget committee. I'll read the background on this. To give the public ample opportunity to participate in the budgeting process, local budget law requires that a budget committee be formed that includes voters from the district. The budget committee considers the budget proposed by the budget officer and comments made by the public and suggests changes to align the board's goals within the projected revenues. When the budget committee is satisfied, it approves the budget. Board, before us, we have document resolution 2026-1, appointments to the budget committee. I would ask for a motion on the resolution before we have any comments. Board, I'd ask for a motion.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adopt resolution 2026-1, appointing Tim, Ray, and Danielle to the budget committee. Do we have any comments or deliberations on that? Thank you to our 3 wonderful volunteers. I'm glad we'll have a full budget committee, and we'll have some robust conversations come a couple months from now. So there is nothing further I would ask, or I would call the question on resolution 2026-1. All in favor of adopting, say aye. Aye. Opposed, say no. Resolution 2026-1 is adopted. Thank you, everybody.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Isn't Simon Alonzo? Simon, aren't you on the budget committee?
Yes, I think this was just for new appointments.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you're there.
And I believe the resolution has the permanent dates over all the other positions.
Excellent.
So we've got Simon for a couple more years. So
Good deal.
hope you're ready. Thank you for being
Like
with
it.
us. And as a reminder to folks, budget committee meetings are March 9th and April 13th at 9:30, or March 9th for sure and April 13th if needed at 9:30 a.m. Board, that now brings us to our general manager's report. Melissa, I'll pass it to you to take it away. Thank you.
Fantastic. So just as a reminder, we have a Transit Day coming up on January 28th. That day, our drivers will have the new button, and I can bring that up on my screen. Let me get that out of the window.
Wow.
So this is what our new button will be for 2026. The drivers will be passing these buttons out on January 28th. All passengers will ride for free within the district. And then on the fourth Tuesday thereafter, so fourth Tuesday of February through the fourth Tuesday in December, customers who wear their buttons will get to ride for free. If they've lost or didn't get a button in January, they'll just pay their fare, they'll get a button, and then they're forward on the fourth Tuesday, then they will get to ride for free. This is a great way for us to promote our services, raise that visibility, as well as show our appreciation to our ridership. Are there any questions about Transit Day?
Do you have any samples we might accidentally hand out to people?
They haven't come in yet. I'm expecting them on Friday.
Okay, sorry.
So that's
Next up, the RFP for construction manager and general contractor for the Transit Center Mobility Hub. We had a bidders meeting and we all met out at LeClaire and Newmark, and there were five or six companies represented at that time. And we are looking forward to getting everyone's responses then on January 28th. Just as a reminder, at our December meeting, Melissa Dovenspike and Mike Clausen volunteered to be on the RFP evaluation and interview team. And those meetings are yet to be scheduled, but we're working on it.
That's excellent for them. I'm proud of them. Thankful.
I'm also working on the next phase of the contract for Crow Clay, our architecture and project manager firm. And working on getting that drafted, and I'll send that over to Jane to take a look. And as a reminder, the construction manager, general contractor contract, we were going to send out to another law firm with a specialty in that area, and that's in progress. Let's see what else. Just as a reminder, we'll be closing on the LeClaire and Newmark property on January 30th. So that's 1.7 million that it will be going out of our local government investment pool and will be going into escrow at the end of the month. And we have had preliminary conversations with the firm that's doing the biological evaluation. And we're anticipating no holdups with respect to the biological assessment. No concerns were communicated, and I should be getting a draft of that report this week. And then we did get the report on the cultural survey. That's where they did the shovel probe on the property, and that came back clean. So we don't have any outstanding issues.
Good.
Any questions related to the transit center and mobility hub?
Did we have to put some money down to make sure someone else didn't take it away, can take it
It
away
was
from us?
it was very small. It's 10,000.
That's good. Our earnest money. Okay, good.
All right. The required public meeting law training, just as a reminder, I need a certificate from Mike Clausen and Phil Taylor.
Michael.
And then we do have some, ODOT is revising their funding timelines for grant submissions. We are anticipating that next month there will be a call for competitive grants coming out. And so once we get more information on that, we'll get a plan together and we'll discuss that at the March meeting. And the initial application will be due in April. On kind of a sad note, we did have a driver die unexpectedly. And so we are busy doing some recruiting and onboarding to backfill that unexpected vacancy. And that is all for my report. I guess one more thing. We did do a reorganization and a layoff because of the funding associated with the House Bill H35. Sorry, Jennifer Boardman. 5339. No, not 53. I'm having a brain drain.
Yeah, I can't. It's House Bill 3956, or I'll find it's one of
Okay.
those numbers. It's not, it was so easy when it was 2017.
All right. So we are being very careful with our cash flows right now. And so we did do a layoff, and as a result, I have done a reorganization. And in this reorganization, I have Ryan Hovde is now the supervisor for demand response. And then I have Dean Martin, compliance and supervisor for fixed route. And so that will streamline our administrative functions and help us manage our labor costs. Any questions?
I just have one about closing on January 27th. Have we or will we be having any media coverage on that?
Once we're closed, then we'll do a press release.
Okay.
Any other questions, comments, board? All right, thank you so much, Melissa. Very trying times in the beginning of the year, but we're all gonna get through it together, so. that's
And
all.
Jennifer pulled up that's House Bill 3991. It's
Thank you.
so close to our federal funding grant number 5339.
They all get mixed
Yeah,
up.
I don't know how you keep track of it all. Yeah.
All right, anything further, Melissa? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Board, that moves us to item 10, citizen comments on non-agenda items. Again, limited to 3 minutes per person. Do we have anybody here to make a comment on a non-agenda item? Is that what Carrie's here for? I don't want to call you out if you're not, though. But if you want to make a comment, feel free to go ahead. Yes.
I would love to make a comment that's not on agenda, if I could.
Go right ahead. Thank you.
I just want to share what a fantastic job that Melissa is doing on navigating the FTA purchase, the procurement, the NEPA. It is a huge process, and you guys are doing it with grace and patience, and there's a lot of it depends that we get from the FTA oftentimes, and unclear information, but really kudos to Melissa and all her staff and your consultants that are working on it, because it is a big process, huge project. It's one of the biggest projects in the state of Oregon right now under transit. So amazing work that you guys are doing. And Melissa, kudos to you.
I'd like to say I'm surprised, but
It's been our 20-year project. I mean, we've probably set a record on the slowest project, but we never give up.
hey, that's all that matters.
Simon had a question. I saw a hand.
I think that was a clap.
It's clapping.
A reaction, yeah.
Yeah.
We got you. Is anybody else here for a public comment? Richard, I see you're unmuted. Do you have a comment? I'll take that as a no. All right. Going once, twice, and 3 times. Thank you so much, everybody. I will close our public comment section. Board, our next meeting of our board of directors will be February 9th, 2026 at 9 a.m. Do we have any comments?
I'd like to thank the people that are volunteering to be on our board for our budget committee.
Mhm.
We really appreciate that. We're gonna almost have a full board budget committee, and it's special that we can get people that have special talents to join us.
I think we will have a full one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't that 3? We had 3, so that'll be a full.
That's excellent. Thank
First
you.
time ever that we've had a
Wow.
full.
First time
budget
ever.
committee.
2026. Yeah,
2026 is our year.
improving.
That's what I love to hear. Anything further, board? If not, thank you all so much for being here with us. I will give you the rest of your day, and we will adjourn this meeting at 9:28 a.m. Thank you so much, everybody.
Okay, thanks a lot. You can expect a lot of questions, so give you more work.
That's all right.
Thanks, very good.
Okay, all right, thank you
Love
all.
that.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm glad that this exists.